We all want growth, but what we really need is momentum. Momentum in our business, with our team, in the market, in our results, in our life. If you want more momentum, let's start by winning on Monday. Winning Monday, it's a starting point for the growth you're after, the transformation you're after, and today is a masterclass on how to do just that. So let's dive in. My life changed because of a single Monday after an event exactly like this. And I believe that the same is possible for you. The ROI of today's conversation comes down to the decisions we make and the actions we take on Monday morning. People always ask me, how do I know if my team, my culture, my organization are winning on Monday? You're gonna see this infectious energy that enters the room every single Monday, every single week with unstoppable momentum. There's gonna be an attitude and a spirit like you've never seen. We're gonna be proactive, not reactive, play offense, not defense. Every single person on your team will be accountable to win. And most important, people are gonna feel big. And when we feel big, we play big. Imagine a culture that doesn't just fantasize about Friday, but they choose to win Monday. Because when we win Monday, we now have momentum to win the rest of the week. And now you have 52 winning weeks, and now you have 12 winning months, and now you have 1 winning year, and it all started with that single decision to win Monday. Winning Monday is the kickoff to the growth you're after, the success you're after, the momentum you're after, the goals you're after. And it can become your organization's new mission. That's a culture that I would bet on, and that's a culture that cannot lose. That's a culture that wins Monday. Inside of our sales organization, inside of our culture, inside of our team, we're gonna face radical change, uncertainty, and disruption every single day. One day it's the economy, the next day it's AI, the next day it's competitive threats, the next day it's talent, the next day it's the market, and I just call all of that defense. Today, we're gonna unpack a playbook that no matter how defensive the world around us gets, we can always choose to play offense. When you sell what was once known as the worst franchise in sports history, what was touted to be by ESPN the worst brand in sports, my 15-year journey inside of the NFL and NBA, 14 of them were losing seasons. So then how was I a part of experiences that broke all-time Super Bowl revenue records? How do we take cellar-dwelling NBA clubs and transform them into top revenue performance? How do we surpass billion-dollar goals on our way to opening up new NFL venues? And it was all because of a single mantra, that the losses were never our fault, but we made the next day our responsibility. So for you, the change, the uncertainty, the disruption, the market conditions, none of those external factors are your fault, but you can make tomorrow your responsibility. Your mindset, your mood, your energy, your attitude, your effort. And we always had to show up, produce, and perform with a standard of excellence. The key was we were obsessed by growth. Can I be 1% better tomorrow than I am today? Can I be 1% better today than I was yesterday? And if I can do that, if I can show up with unshakable confidence in the toughest of markets with the weight of the world on my shoulders, then that's the spirit of winning Monday. We now have a playbook to win 52 Mondays, momentum to win 52 weeks, momentum to win the next 12 months, momentum to make this our most winning year yet. And I will be right there, ready to meet you at the 50 as we lock arms and win Monday together. Thank you. Win Monday, let's go, let's go, let's go.